Hello everyone, myself Ayush Shirbhate. So I am here to demonstrate how to host a virtual machine using EC2 instance. So for hosting a virtual machine using EC2 instance, firstly we have to click on Chrome browser. Then in that search Amazon Web Services, AWS. Then again click on Amazon Web Services. After that you will see this desktop window. So for creating a virtual machine, you have to first create Amazon Web Services account, that is AWS account. So you can create AWS account by seeing any YouTube video on how to create it. We are not going to see how to create an AWS account. So we are directly going to jump on sign in option. So we are going to sign in. So then there is recently visited window is available. So now we have to host virtual machine using EC2. So click on these dots. Then click on EC2. After clicking on EC2, where you have to launch your instance. So for creating a virtual machine, firstly you have to select your region. So select proper region accordingly. So here I am going to choose Asia Pacific Mumbai region. Uh, so after selecting a region, you have to launch an instance. So after clicking on launch an instance, you have to give name to your instance. So I am going to give name to it. Uh, After that you have to configure the operating system and application part of that. So here I am going to use Windows desktop, Windows operating system. So I am going to select Windows. uh, Now you can see the architecture of my Windows architecture of my desktop is 64-bit. So if anyone having 32-bit configuration, then he has to select it. After that you have instance type. There are three instance types available, but for free tier, but T2 micro is only available for free tier. uh, After that you have to connect a key pair to connect your instance. So for that, for creating a key value pair, uh, click on create new key pair. After that, uh, enter the key pair name. So enter the key pair name as cloud tutorial underscore key. After that, for Windows, PM file will be downloaded, while for other operating systems such as Linux, PPK file will be downloaded. So now create key pair. So now you can see that the PAM file of your EC2 hosting virtual machine using EC2 is downloaded. So after that, network setting desktop window is there. So here you have to select the network type. So in network type, either you can create your own network or you can set these settings as by default. So we are setting this all the network setting as by default. Here you also have the option of creating a new security group or selecting the option of existing security group. So here we are going to set the settings as by default. We also have the option of RDP traffic allowance of RDP traffic. So either we can set it as anywhere or custom or my IP. For my IP, you can only access it from your own desktop. That is your only own IP address, own PC's IP address is available to access your virtual machine. So now the next part of that hosting virtual machine hosting is to configure storage. So we are going to give the storage to it. So we are going to configure the storage for our virtual machine. So here we are setting it as by default. So now advanced details you don't have to fill. It is set as by default. So for the next part, you have to select the number of instances you have to host. Number of instances means how many virtual machines you have to host using EC2 instance. We can host multiple virtual machines, but by default, we are going to only host one virtual machine here. So uh, for hosting virtual machine, click on launch instance. So our instance is launched. Now again click on EC2. So after clicking on EC2, click here the instances which are running. So our cloud tutorial, that is our new, that is cloud tutorial is new tutorial which we have created is pending. So wait till it shows us running status. So now you get to see that it is showing its instant status is running. So click on that. After that, click on connect. Now connect your instance. To connect your instance, click on RDP client. And then you have to download the remote desktop file in it. You can see that the remote desktop file will be downloaded. Then you have to get password from here. So you can see that the password will be uh, got to us within 4 minutes. So wait till that. So I'll again select the cloud tutorial, that is instance which we have created. Then click on launch and then click on connect. Then again click on RDP client, get password. Then you have to upload your private key file, that is PEM file which you have downloaded. Then upload PEM file. After uploading PEM file, click on decrypt password. Then the password is shown here. You have to copy that password. After copying that password, you have to open your RDP. Then you have to set the password. Click on OK. Then click on yes. Now you can see that your virtual machine is ready to host on your desktop. Wait for some time till it shows us the virtual machine desktop screen. Now you can see that we have configured the virtual hosting of virtual machine using EC2 instance successfully. So thank you all.